Welcome to my channel. I am Anita. We are going to perk up our butte, our behind, and we're going to do different fitness exercises using a stability ball. But if you don't have a stability ball, I'm going to share with you other alternatives that you can do instead. So if you enjoy this, give it a thumbs up, share with me in the comments how it felt, and please subscribe if you haven't already. Let's get started. We're going to start off standing and keep the stability ball in front of you, and you're going to be on your fingertips. And if you don't have the ball, you can use a chair, and you can see the cutaway here that I'm sharing with you when you're using a chair. Then bend the right leg, draw up through the abdomen, try to keep your chest a bit lifted. So we're going to extend the leg and draw it in. Exhale, extend, inhale, bend. And keep going. You're going to be doing 20 repetitions here, so you can just count on your own. And then what is wonderful with using the stability ball is that you'll start to feel your arms even engaged, and you'll feel your core engaged. And of course, you also feel your leg that you're standing on engaged. So you might find yourself a little wobbly initially, and that's okay. And feel that you're pressing the leg back and then drawing it in, really squeezing into the bottom of your buttocks, particularly here, and the back of the thigh. So this helps to give that little lift of the gluteus maximus, the big glute muscle, the largest muscle that we have on our body. Good, just a few more here. And release. Yes, good. And you probably felt that a little bit on your right leg. And then do the same. Find your balance, extend, and draw it in. Exhale and inhale. So try not to lean all of your weight into the ball. So you want to try to let the ball support you, but at the same time, draw the energy into yourself. Try to soften your eyes, soften your jaw. Try to stay with the breath. And notice how it feels on this side. You might notice that one side feels different. Good, a few more. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. And release. Good. So I hope you got 20 on each side. Then you're going to lie on the ball. And if you don't have this ball again, you can lie on the floor and just check out the cutaway that I'm sharing with you. So you want to be on the ball where you feel that your pelvis is on the ball. And now you have to be a little bit more on your arms, so your wrists are right underneath your shoulders. And we're going to lift and lower. Lift and lower. So the heels are together and the knees are apart, like you're in a little bit of a froggy position. Exhale up and inhale down. And it's important here that when you lift, that you're squeezing, and that you'll notice that when you're squeezing the buttocks, you can only get up to a certain point. So engage your abdominal muscles so that you don't feel any pressure into your lower back. Right? So you're also doing 20 repetitions here. And notice if 20 is too much, do as many as you can and work your way up to it. And if you find that it's not enough, you can always do a second round, or you can add on some weights. And then pause, and now you're going to squeeze your knees together and then open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, open, and keep going. Breathe with it. Oops, I don't think I got enough air into my ball. It's leaked out a little bit. It's making these funny sounds. And I'm leaning just a little bit too far forward just to get rid of that sound. So don't mind me. Just focus on what you're doing. Good, a few more. Great. And release it down. Ooh. And you feel it already, right? Quite intense. Now we're going to go onto our side and basically stay sideways and supporting ourselves on the ball. And just check out the cutaway. Extend your top leg. And now you're going to lift and lower, lift and lower. And here, the lift might not be super high. You can have a slight little bend in your knee and try to exhale up, inhale down. Just stay with your breath. So this targets the outer thigh, but also the upper part of the buttocks. So we don't want to only focus on the center of the butt, but we also want to make sure that we're targeting it all around. Good, a few more. Stay with your breath. So you want to make sure that you're not going too fast, of course. So just find your own pace. Follow your own flow. Good, and release it down. All right, change it over to the other side. Good, extend, lift, and release. Yeah, and if you find that the ball might be a little high, then adjust it. Or of course, if you want to just stay on the ground, you can stay on the ground. So these are just age-old exercises that I always come back to. I find them very effective, kind of going back to my Jane Fonda days, always, of the 80s fitness exercises. Good, a few more. Stay with it. But of course, if you feel like you've hit your limit, then gradually work up to it. Good, and release. Woohoo, that one always gets me. Now we're going to lie down on our back and put the feet up on the ball. Your legs are going to be hip distance apart and parallel. And you're going to draw your tailbone under, draw the navel in as you press and then lift up and lower down. Exhale up, inhale down. And there's definitely a huge element of balance here. Now if you're on a chair, you might not be able to lower your back all the way down into the floor, and that's okay. Just make sure that you're curling your tailbone under so that this doesn't crunch up your lower back. All right? So this is also quite intense into the back of the thigh, the bottom of the buttocks, and also the center of the buttocks. You might even feel this in your calf muscles a bit. Good, keep going. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. Good, a few more. And release it down. Oh, good. Give it a little bit of a massage. And then we're going to change the leg position. So turning the toes to face out. So your right foot is on 1 o'clock and the left foot is on 11 o'clock. It can also be 2 o'clock and 10 o'clock, whatever feels best for you. And we're going to do 10 of these. So exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. And you'll feel this moving a little bit more towards the outer parts of your bum. Like I said, trying to cover all the areas. And because these are large muscle groups that we're working, you might even notice that your breath changes. You have to use your breath a little bit more. Good, because they're in need of oxygen. Ah, yeah. Good, 2 more. And release. Yay, good job. Draw the knees in. Give yourself a good hug. All right, now we're going to put the ball to the side and we're going to roll up and turn over to our side. So now we're just going to stay on our side. You can either support your head or you can rest your head on the floor. Stay on your fingertips, draw the knee in, extend the leg, then bend and extend it back. And when you extend it back, feel the extension through the left side, squeeze the bottom of the buttocks, and again. And here your breath can just be completely free. So every time that you extend the leg in front of you, squeeze the front of your thigh, and you'll feel a stretch into the back of the thigh, into the hamstring. And then every time you extend the leg to the back, really extend and feel like you're pressing your foot against the wall. Good, so of course, engaging a little bit more of the leg muscles here. And if you feel like you need a little bit extra weight, resistance, you can always add on an ankle weight. Or like I said, do this whole routine again twice. Good, just a few more times here. And just notice also how your abdominal muscles are supporting you. And if you find that I'm moving too fast, just go at your own pace. Good, one more. And then pause, right? So that was 20. And then lift and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Yay, and release. Good, we're going to take a hold of the ankle and draw the foot to the floor and extend the bottom leg. Flex the foot. And now you'll feel a bit of a stretch into the outer upper hip and into the glute. And now we're going to lift and lower the bottom leg. So squeeze and release. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. So this is targeting the inner thigh. All right, so all of these muscles are connected. So we just want to make sure that we try to target them all, even though the main focus here is the buttocks. In the next video, I will do the legs. Yeah, so sometimes it's good just to have one focus on one area, and especially the buttocks area, since this is such a large muscle group anatomically. Good. I have definitely found my butt to have changed a bit as I've gotten older, and not that this makes me, feel lesser than a human being, but, I just feel better about myself when I feel that my butt has been worked and it feels a bit perkier. So you can call that superficial, but that's just honesty. And now pulse it up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And release it down. Whoo, lovely. Come up, and let's do it on the other side. So, isn't it good that we only have 2 legs and we have 2 sides? All right, we have many sides to ourselves, but 2 physical sides. Okay, so keep the bottom leg a little bit bent. Stay on your fingertips. Draw the knee in. Extend, bend, and then extend it all the way to the back. Really get that extension there, and good squeeze at the bottom of the bum. And just stay with your breathing. Just feel that your breath is supporting you. And just finding your own range of motion. Go with your own flow, in your own speed. And just notice how this side feels. Good. And if you want to, you can extend both of your legs. And I always think of a side crow here, a side crow split. How all of these muscles are engaged. And I've definitely find that when I feel that connection to my buttocks muscles and they feel strong and, integrated, then my arm balancing poses, feel stronger. My back bending yoga poses feels more strong and supportive. And also this way we avoid overstretching our buttocks muscles when we engage in pigeon poses and any other so-called hip opening yoga poses. Good, a few more. I don't know why I'm extending the leg on this side and I didn't do it on the other side. All right, hold it extended and lift and lower. 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And release it down. Woohoo! Then take a hold of the ankle. See if you can place the foot on the floor and enjoy that stretch. And extend the bottom leg. Really extend and then lift and lower. Lift and lower. Exhale and inhale. Exhale and inhale. And just feel that squeeze right into the inner thigh. And you can even feel a little lift through the pelvic floor, right? So engaging the pelvic floor muscles also as we're engaging in this buttocks work. So very important to keep our pelvic floor muscles engaged, as they also tend to lose their strength as we get older too. Yeah, the joys of aging. As Chanel said, aging is not for sissies. So So this is why exercising and doing yoga, you know, is so important to keep our muscles engaged and strong and supportive for life. Yeah. Good. A few more here. And then pulse it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Oh yeah, those pulses always get me. All right, roll onto your back and draw your knees into your chest. So now you can either, if you want to, if you feel like this wasn't enough, you can repeat from the beginning, or you can repeat any of the exercises that you feel that maybe you would like to do a second time around. You can cross the right knee on top of the left, hold behind your thighs, and draw your knees into your chest just to give your right buttocks a little bit of a stretch. And then you can change it to the other side, left leg on top. And I'll link a lower body stretching video in the description box below. If you want to do a little stretching after this, you can proceed to that. Good. And then cup the hands around the knees, draw the knees away, lift your head and roll up. And that basically concludes the workout. I hope that you enjoyed it and that you will feel a little perkier in your butte. Do this every other day and you will feel a difference, you know, quite quickly. I know that I always do that when I engage in these exercises, and it had been a while since I had done them. So a few weeks ago, I got started again, and already I feel that my butte feels a little perkier. So from my butt to yours, good job, and have a perky day. Yes. How cheesy is this? But we gotta have a good sense of humor about it. Much love.